Our next presenter is Robert Arao. His department is the College of Information Science. The title of his 3MT presentation is Optimizing Clinical Trial Design for Success. Robert, please take the stage.
Hi, I would like to first invite you to close your eyes and imagine taking your grandmother or grandfather to the doctor's office. And the reason for this visit is because their treatment no longer works. Now, this could be a treatment for cancer, it could be a treatment for Alzheimer's disease, heck, it could be a treatment for COVID-19 treatment. But when you get to the doctor's office, the doctor tells you they've tried all possible treatments and that there's no more options. So, no more options. Now, that's something that nobody ever wants to hear in regards to the care for their loved one. And you can open your eyes if you haven't already done so. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you that my project aims to change that phrase, no more options, into several more options. But before I tell you how I'll do that, let's take a walk and see how drugs even make their way into the doctor's office. So medicinal drugs, before they're even made publicly available, have to be tested on humans in what is known as a clinical trial. Now, the clinical trial can be broken down into four phases. The first phase tests whether the drug is safe. The second phase tests to see if the drug works, and the third phase confirms the first two phases. And then the fourth phase is when the drug gets the stamp of approval and then it gets sent to become publicly available. Now here's the thing, of all the drugs that make it into the clinical trial, fewer than 10% will make its way to the fourth phase. And there's several reasons why, but that's outside the scope of my talk right now. And here's what I would like you to know, is that the drugs that do make it to the fourth phase takes 10 to 15 years to do so. And they're tailored to the common person that fit the criteria that's matched to phase 1, phase 2, and phase 3. And so in other words, the traditional clinical trial approach doesn't address the individual differences that we share in and amongst each other. Now my project aims to change phase 3 and by using real-world data. Now real-world data involves things like electronic health records, information from electronic wearables, behavioral risk patterns, and essentially anything that's not collected by the traditional clinical trial approach. But I will then use this data to identify characteristics that respond or don't respond to a particular drug. I'll then use sophisticated machine learning techniques to identify the patient populations that do and don't respond, and also to reduce the time spent in phase 3. And so in this era of new diseases such as COVID-19, I leave you with this question. Would you rather have fewer options for fewer people or several options for several different kinds of people? And who knows, maybe next time when you do visit the doctor's office, and you ask for other possible treatments, you'll hear that there's several other options. Thank you.